Hello and welcome to another edition of Paranormal Activity and Mysterious Stories. Let me give you a quick preview of what I've got coming up in this video. The first one is a video of another cigar-shaped UFO seen by us. It's a short video, but very interesting. And then I got another video. This is from 2008, kind of old, but it's still very interesting. A couple guys in a bay or in a dock who see this strange object fly over them. Also this article here, an FBI document that claims 3 UFOs with 1 humanoid alien inside each one of them was recovered in New Mexico in 1950 by the Air Force. This article from the Express, it's a fleet of UFOs seen flying over Connecticut. Not the best quality, but still interesting enough. And then, let's see, this is a article about the Eastern Roswell UFO crash. And, apparently you didn't hear much about it because Men in Black told the guy to keep quiet. And let's see. And then this has nothing to do with really UFOs or aliens, but it's still very interesting. Miners stumbled upon a 110 million year old dinosaur mummy with its skin intact. And then last is some cool footage of a 60-foot Japanese transformer-like robot walking, pointing to the sky, and taking a knee during a test in Yokohama. So let's see. Let's get back to the first one here. So let's see, what does this say here? Here's the best cigar-shaped UFO that has been seen in a long time. This is a brilliant caught-on-camera UFO, and not only that, but apparently this has been seen in multiple places according to people comments on Instagram. That makes this a really good one to watch in the future, as this could literally turn up anywhere, and who knows why it has come to Earth. Is it on reconnaissance, or is it just drifting through space? Is it dimensional? What is its form of propulsion? How does it navigate? Yeah, I find it interesting how we just automatically jump to why has it come to Earth, as opposed to, it may be from Earth, maybe from, parts of the planet that we don't explore. We don't know anything that's going on. But anyways, let's take a look at this video here. Let's go to... Wow, look at that thing. Yeah, I'm sure this person is probably hand holding it, trying her best to keep that thing still. But this is another one of the many cigar-shaped UFOs that have been documented. Once again, like I'm saying, they're not visiting. I think these are from a highly advanced species that shares the planet with us. But anyways, let's check this one out here.
Got it on cam?
Yeah. UFO sighting.
Over the Atlantic? Or over the... This is a UFO
Pacific.
over the Pacific Ocean.
Right above those buildings there.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to just fast forward this real quick to, where we can see it the best.
Really?
Here it comes.
It's fucking green.
Oh my god, that's not a fucking... It's not a helicopter, Davo.
Dude, what the fuck
It's
is
not
that?
a helicopter, man.
Man, I'm looking right at it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can definitely see that
What
is...
the fuck is that?
That's not a helicopter or anything like that. And it seems to be, on a trajectory. It doesn't seem to be floating. But who knows? Who knows? I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check it out. I don't want to play it all because if I do, I will get hit with copyright violations. And let's see. Here, 3 humanoids. This is an FBI document. 3 UFOs with 1 humanoid alien inside, each of them recovered in New Mexico in 1950 by Air Force. In the late 1970s, the FBI released a memo written by Guy Hotto on March 22, 1950. Hotto was the head of the FBI's Special Department based in Washington. Many of the memos for the entire study of aliens were addressed to Director J. Edgar Hoover and then placed in the secret FBI archives. Now they are declassified and stored in an open electronic file in the FBI archives. One interesting memo describes the report made by Hotto. In it, he describes 3 flying saucers that were discovered in New Mexico. The memo states that the 3 flying saucers recovered in New Mexico were approximately 50 feet in diameter. In each of them, there was 1 alien creature, and their figures resembled human bodies a lot. However, they were about 3 feet tall and dressed in peculiar metal suits. Presumably, these were specialized suits of foreigners, like those used by pilots and test pilots, but made using alien technologies. It is one of the popular declassified information released by the FBI that have been viewed more than 1 million times. Besides, the incident happened 3 years after the famous Roswell incident, and both have no connection with each other as stated by the FBI. The document also said that the aliens were peaceful and really reminded people in some ways in their behavior. What does that mean? How did they know they were peaceful? The photo of 2 alien humanoids also became famous. It was taken before the intergalactic war between American intelligence and reptilians in 1979 at the Dulce base in New Mexico. There are other documents that have been hidden from the public for many years, and some of them are still strictly classified. Few of the CIA and FBI personnel have seen top secret documentation involving alien life. As for UFOs in the sky, they are tracked by various radar means. What maneuvers are performed by foreign aircraft is still a mystery. So I guess this is, this is a CNN, This is part of the slow disclosure process. Like, I don't think that we're going to have a big D disclosure with the head of state, holding a press conference and making an announcement that we are not alone on this planet. But I think, disclosure is happening just like it's happening right now, like with CNN doing these stories, releasing more and more information, revealing that, our government has been researching and studying these things for years. So now this video here, UFO sighting, fleet of aliens seen over Connecticut. A fleet of alien spaceships have apparently been seen over the U.S., with the video of the phenomenon showing several orbs in the night sky. You see, saying a fleet of alien spaceships is a jump. They don't know if it's alien, but saying, showing several orbs in the night sky, that would be true. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, that just looks like several orbs in the night sky. I don't know how they jump right to their alien ships. Now, these could quite well be something that's, not familiar to us or not made by us. But it didn't do anything to me that would make me think that, that thing or this thing is not of this world, so to say. Anyways, let's go to this next one here. A real UFO crash mystery covered up by the dreaded Men in Black. When Robert Earl White's mother witnessed a real UFO crash in 1991, little did she realize the intimidation she would endure to keep quiet. White was 4 years old at the time and clearly remembers a visit by two men dressed in black suits and wearing hats. They showed up within 25 minutes of the crash. Now known as the Lower Alloways Creek Incident, it took place at night in rural South Jersey on April 21st, 29 years ago. It was explained away as a helicopter crash. Not many would have heard of this real UFO crash event simply because the men in black were effective with their intimidation tactics and cover-up of the event. But White has decided enough is enough, and he's going after the truth. The real UFO crash could have become the eastern state's Roswell. White has labeled the UFO crash as the Lower Alloways Creek Incident. Without the swift intervention by the men in black and the military, this may well have become the eastern United States Roswell. A UFO that virtually crashes in your backyard is scary enough, but it didn't compare to the intimidating men in black suits that turned up. In an interview with Aliens Revealed Live, White declared, "They were very intimidating, more scary than the UFO that crashed. I'm telling you, the men in black are scarier than the aliens themselves." How does he know that? Has he ever met aliens? Yeah, I don't know. This article here is more sensationalized. White is determined to get to the truth about the Alloways Creek incident out there. Now 33, he is on a crusade to make sure this doesn't disappear among the black holes of previous UFOs and alien coverage. Yeah, I think there's a lot of editorializing going on in this article. But anyways, you want to take a look at it. There's a video here too of the real crash that was covered up, talks about it. Let's get to this one here. Miners stumble upon a 110 million year old dinosaur mummy with its skin intact. It's not every day when magnificent creatures like Dinosaurs are unearthed with their skin intact, the massive ancient animal that once walked on the land we are living on now. Hope I'm saying that right. Dinosaurs. Paleontologists from the Royal Tyrrell Museum, Alberta, Canada, were more than excited to unveil a dinosaur because it wasn't just in form of skeleton, but was so well preserved that it was considered a dinosaur mummy rather than just a fossil. "We don't just have a skeleton, we have a dinosaur as it would have been," said one of the researchers involved in the discovery. A 110 million year old plant-eating armored dinosaur which rested undersea for years helped preserve its armor, skins, some of its tissue, and even its last meal. The discovery in 2011 took scientists by storm when a miner was operating heavy machinery to excavate the ground, only to find something that looked like a dragon. When the excavator's bucket clipped something much harder than usual rocks, Sean Funk thought it to be some kind of fossilized wood or ribs. Funk and his supervisor were both puzzling over these brownish rocks, as in their whole career they stumbled upon many fossilized wood, but never something so strange. Thank God they had the sense to stop and, take a closer look as opposed to just trying to bust through it, which is something I probably would have done. Bust through it. Look at that, look at the texture on that skin. Wow, that is pretty amazing. So, of course, let's see. Since the exposed fragments were not something Funk and his supervisor could identify, Royal Tyrrell Museum of Paleontology was alerted to the find. Scientist Donald Henderson confirmed that no land animals had ever been discovered before in the oil sands as this one. It was an ankylosaurian dinosaur and not a marine reptile, possibly washed out to sea after it died. Wow. Okay, so let's get to the last one here. Amazing footage shows giant 60-foot Japanese transformer-like robot walking, pointing to the sky, and taking the knee during a test in Yokohama. Robot is inspired by the popular Japanese anime series Mobile Suit Gundam. Was scheduled to be open to the public in October 2020 but has been delayed. Robot is part of an attraction at Yamashita Pier by engineers at Gundam Factory. A giant 60-foot tall transformer-like robot based on the Japanese anime series Mobile Suit Gundam was filmed pointing, walking, and taking the knee during a recent test. The humanoid robot was built as part of a new attraction at Yamashita Pier by engineers at Gundam Factory in the port of Yokohama. It was due to become the centerpiece of the factory on October 1st, but the coronavirus pandemic delayed the opening until later this year, operators confirmed. The Gundam anime series has sparked a multi-billion-dollar industry with movies, manga, plastic models, and video games. Video footage shows the massive 25-ton robot moving its right arm and fingers, lifting its legs, and kneeling while workers watch from a nearby observation deck. Okay, let's take a look at this thing here. Wow, look at that thing. Oh, I can see they sped up this film, so it's really actually not moving that fast. That thing is 60 foot tall. Oh, you know what? I can see that it's actually connected to something back here. It's not really freestanding. That is pretty cool. Well, anyways, I think that's going to be it for this video. You know what? If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And oh yeah, share this video too. I want to get my stuff out more and get a lot more subscribers. So that's going to be it. I'll take care.